feed these hungry gamers. Alright. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Another beautiful day or night. Yeah, it's about 9:20 at night right now. Hope your five senses work, health, and strength is good or excellent. And the cat is sleeping. Anyway, listen to this. Antitrust lawsuit against Valve over Steam 30% commission gains class action status. Valve could end up paying a lot of people a lot of money. Says, what just happened? Valve will soon have a new headache to deal with in the form of a long-running lawsuit that has just been classified as a class action. Wolfire Games suit, which accused Valve of engaging in anti-competitive practice, will now move from just two developers fighting the gaming giant to any dev, publisher, or individual that sold games on Steam since 2017. Wolfire Games originally filed its antitrust lawsuit against Valve in April 2021. It claimed that the company uses Steam's position as undisputed market leader to take a large cut of sales. Valve takes 30% of all item sales up to 10 million, after which point the cut falls to 25% for sale up to $50 million, then 20% for all sales above that figure. It was also claimed that Valve keeps game price artificially high on Steam, and that Valve pressure developers not to sell their games cheaper on other stores that take a smaller commission. The original lawsuit was dismissed without prejudice in November 2021 as the complaint did not articulate the sufficient facts to plausibly allege an antitrust injury based on that market. Wolfire has given 30 days to file another complaint to address the issue, which it did. The suit was combined with another antitrust lawsuit against Valve filed back by Dark Cat, a multimedia production and VR game developer. Says here, according to the court documents seen by GameIndustry.biz, United States District Judge Jamal N. Whitehead has now granted the company's motion for class certification. Both Wolfire Studio and Dark Cat will be the class representative for the action. Then it says, the judge also denied Valve's request to exclude the testimony of an expert economist, Dr. Stephen Schwartz, whom the two studios called to argue their case. The class is certified as all persons or entities who directly or through an agent paid a commission to Valve in connection with the sale or use of a game on the Steam platform. On or after January 28, 2017, the person or entity must have been based in the U.S. and the game purchased or acquired by a United States-based consumer during the class period. If the case does succeed, Valve would likely be on the hook for a lot of money. Compensating multiple parties instead of just two is a lot costlier. It could also lead to a rethink of policies and commission rates. And we got 13 comments. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Who is this? Variable Spike said this. We'll see how this pans out, but hopefully won't cause any trouble for Valve. There is a reason as to why it is the leading storefront, and that can be evident with people's attitude to the Epic Game Store. Epic Game Store publisher platform like Origins and so on. Sure, there could be arguments made against them pushing developers to never sell for less commission or less price elsewhere, but otherwise a lot of it seems to be pure consumer choice. And then Scott Soapbox said this, 30% is too high, but providing monopoly power will be more difficult as there are multiple as well. Multiple was to sell to PC, unlike iPhones. And then let's see, Coder said this, bargains for what Steam offer compared to the rest of the industry. And then Fatal said this, No other platform is even close to being anywhere near the same ballpark as Steam. Epic, EA, Ubisoft, they're all absolutely why none of them have review from customers that have purchased software on their platform, and they all lack transparency because they know it will bankrupt them as a company when veil is lifted and how their products are absolutely why do you think these big developers limit what games they sell on Steam? And then Raz said this, yeah, Steam has to provide third-party support for games for a decade. No, Steam has to provide third-party support for games for decades after a purchase. Not to mention they are investing their profits into Linux gaming. We could see Steam break 5% Linux users by 2030. Once in 20 gamers are running Linux. It isn't so easy for publishers to ignore it. You sell 20 million copies of a game, well, you're leaving a million Linux sales on the table. That's 60 million. And who is this? Who is this? The insane gamer said this. I agree. If someone feels 30% is too high, they are free to publish on Humble, GOG. I believe Origins will take third-party games, and they can of course self-publish. The PC is an open platform. It says Valve does a lot of PC gaming. It maintains an internal chat and voice chat. They have been more for gaming on Mac and Linux than anyone else. The work they have done to make Linux viable is nothing short of a miracle compared to anyone else. The crown jewel is their review system. Nobody else is that open with problems or show off problem developers that well. Everyone else is either secretive or curated to the point of uselessness. Epic has pumped millions into free games to get people to use their launcher, IMO. That is way more of an antitrust issue, bribing users, than anything Valve has done. And then who is this? White Leaf said this. It doesn't make any sense. There are many other platforms for selling games, and owners of large IPs could sell on their own site if they want to. What a circus the justice system is becoming. LOL. And who was this? See, Kiwi said this. Senorita Kiwi said this. I can't see how this can succeed unless stuff in the background we don't know about. Steam is not just a storefront, but a whole ongoing support package. Not even close to Apple, who provide lots less service and far more imposition. Also, I think these developers are probably Karens and dumb. He said they have no idea how lucky they are not having to sell physical media at a brick and mortar. If their game tanked, not only would they have to lose development costs, but production, shipping, bad creditors, and admin, etc. What markup do you think storefront use to charge? Only the best would make it in the door. Shovelware will be on some 50 games for 10 disc. He said, get good. Lots of small guys become pretty rich over simple games. Geometry Dash and Dredge. You see toss spots like this every day. Why is the coffee in a Fifth Avenue cave, pizza San Marco, Latin Quarters, etc. so expensive? It's only $3 out of paper cups at my gas station. What a ripoff! No wonder they aren't making money. As about the cost of business, real estate back-end support. Do you want to work with a crappy developer on Steam? No support, no promised DLC. It says in parentheses, Steam now refunds, but may be out of their pockets. It took money and run. And then who's this? Jordan said this. GOG is the best, hands down. Valve say your account is on borrow. And then who is this? What Zoo said this: the justice system is nothing more than just a place of a corporate and individual to try and make money and or turn something favorable. The fact here is that there are alternatives to release games, so not sure why they choose to use Steam, then complain that the fee are too high. Seems to be a lack of common sense nowadays. The problem is just the problem is not just isolated to this case with Steam, but getting very common. And who else is this? And then Ultraman Ultraman said this. It ain't justice system, it's legal system. Your point is very valid. And then Jeff said this: when Steam posted there, you don't own the game. Notice I thought something was coming. This might be it. And let's see, any more comments? That is that. So, well, 30% commission. I mean, to me, the lawsuit makes no sense. The first one failed, so they're like, okay, if at first you don't succeed, try again. But you notice when I do the weekend PC deals, you know, Green Man Gaming Billet, who was that? God, Epic, see, Humble, Fanatical. I mean, they sell games for cheap too. So the fact that you're going to Valve over 30%, I don't know where they're going. I don't know what they're trying to I don't know what they're trying to get out of this, to tell you the truth. And based on the comments that I just read, sums it up in a nutshell. So I don't know. I don't see the point of this lawsuit. You know, I don't see the point of this lawsuit. I mean, Valve. Their prices for what they charge on their games are pretty cheap. You know, we could be paying more. You know, so I don't know. I just think this lawsuit was like a quick cash grab. That's what I'm thinking. I think this lawsuit is a quick cash grab. You know, so yeah. Well, we'll see what comes of this, but I'll keep you guys in the loop though. Hope you guys enjoyed the video though. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, Star Wars, Star Trek, Dark Side. Go. Peace.